Howdy folks, it's Adriel, the hunting gear guy, and this is the Cabela's RangeMaxx tactical bag. It's a smaller kind of a bag for rifles and that kind of thing. I think the idea with this one is to put like modern sporting rifles in the back pouch and pistols in the front pouch. Here in Canada, our modern sporting rifles all just kind of got neutered, so we don't really have short ones, but this length is actually perfect for like a 16-inch barreled Ruger 10/22. So that's what I intend on using it for. It can fit two in the back. It's got a little pouch in the middle. It does have like backpack straps on the back. So that it's not like your Ruger 10/22s are going to be that heavy, but this is handy for like carrying back and forth to the car, carrying outside, that kind of thing. So I do like these backpack straps. They weren't something that I thought I would use, but I'm beginning to like them more and more, just because you can carry these plus a bin, and that's all your trip. You can do everything in one trip. And as a dad, I like taking all my stuff from the car in one trip. So let's take a closer look at this thing. Now, the thing I like most about this front pouch is that it comes off, because I don't actually want it. This whole thing was $69, which is quite low when it comes to like a double rifle case. But it makes it quite bulky from the front. There's that front one. I have stuff in here, so just to show you what the size difference is. But if you pull a couple of these off, and there is that one, and this one, we should just be able to yank this thing off. And then we've got that smaller bag that we can, I don't know, if you had like a takedown 22, this might be the right size for it. It's not really the right size for anything that I've got right now. I guess you could put a couple of pistol cases in there if you want to. We'll take a closer look at that one in just a minute. Let's take a closer look at this guy, though. Now with that off, we have a very plain, slim bag. So we've got kind of like a MOLLE-style interface on the front here. We've got our backpack straps still in the back. If you don't like these backpack straps, they actually fit inside a channel right here. So you can just stuff them inside here, and they'll stay out of the way, and you don't have to look at them. With the front bag off, there's a couple of buckles here that'll just hang loose, and there's not really anything for them to plug into. So that's to consider. The handle, I would prefer one like a little bit shorter and closer to the bag. This one's a little bit longer and whippier. One thing to mention, this bag is similar to the RangeMaxx 3-gun case, but in my opinion, it's not as well built. I'll roll some clips showing the interior of this one compared to that bag. Now the zippers can be locked together, so you can lock those up if you so desire. And once we crack this bad boy open, we can see that inside there's a divider that's kind of got some foam in it. And then we've got each of our firearms that we can hold in here. Now the interesting things about these, they have these kind of triangle pockets on both sides. So with a realistically sized firearm, you're going to get into those pockets on both sides, though they hold them really nice and securely. So I like that. We've got some straps to hold them as well. And then we've also got a little bit of material here that kind of is meant to go around the edges and provide a bit of extra protection. It's very flimsy though, like I'm poking right through there. The padding just starts right here. So it just kind of flops around, and probably when you zip it up, it's probably not going to do what it's supposed to do. So it would have been nice if this is a little bit thicker of material. But long story short, you can get two guns into this thing, and with the Ruger 10/22s, I found it fit really nicely. Even the factory 16-inch barrel ones fit very well in this bag. So that was the main bag. Let's take a look at this little side bag here. We do have a couple of pockets on the front here. They are semi-rigid, so there's some rigid material in there. I would say that they expand a little bit, but not really a heck of a lot. You're going to have problems fitting like large things in these pockets. But for like small things for the range, it should be fine. I'm not sure why they went with this style of like rigid front flaps on here. I mean, it does make it look a little bit cleaner, but there's no padding in there. There's no padding in here. So I'm not really sure why. I guess they do go like flatten down quite easily, but not that great. We've got a couple of D-loop thingies here if you want to clip some stuff to the outside of the bag, and it does have its own carry handle, so you can carry it. And again, I think the only thing I'm going to use this for is if I have like a little takedown 22 that I want to take to the range, I could use this. It's got its own set of zippers. You can pop a firearm inside of there like this. Any other weapon, I think, is what they call this in the U.S. It's a short barrel shotgun. And it does have some padding in here. Like it's hard to see here, but I'm squishing. There's a little bit of padding on the outside. There are some spots where it's a little bit thin, and you might strike through without any foam, though. So I wouldn't put any heavy firearms in here. I definitely wouldn't just like chuck them around. This is not the case to use if you throw like a bunch of guns into a trailer and haul ass across the country. This is a case to like take it to the range, and that's pretty much it. So who would I recommend this bag for? It's got a limited appeal. Like it's for generally a smaller firearm. I got it because I wanted something that was a little bit more compact than the 3-gun case, specifically for Ruger 10/22s, and it's pretty compact. It's probably the most compact you're going to get without getting like a fitted case or something like that. So still a little bit of flexibility, but it's going to be easier to carry my Rugers to the range, specifically 2 of them for maple seed and that kind of thing. So that's why I got it. It's going to be fine for that, and I think that's one of the better reasons to get one. Here in Canada, if you've got, I don't know, maybe like a restricted firearm, a restricted rifle that's got a short barrel on, you could fit it, but you're not going to fit like a WK-180 or anything like that in there because the barrels, they'll just be too long for overall length, right? I'll put some statistics on what you can fit in here in terms of overall length, and then you can figure out if it'll fit what you need. I would say if you don't mind the extra size, that 3-gun case the quality is much better, and I would just rather use that than this guy. But if you have like requirements for very compact firearms carrying, check out the RangeMaxx tactical bag. Thanks for watching.